You're darkness to no one. No one is enticed to darkness. They just abide in it. But when there's a light showing up in darkness, everyone is attracted. What is this? This is not normal. Why is this here? Get back, darkness, because it's hurting my eyes, right? It's too much for me. I like it dark in here. Close the curtains. Because light demands change. I gotta do colors over my head now. You gotta do something because my presence is here. Either you're going to be drawn to light or pushed away from light, my Father says. It says, light has come, but men love darkness because their deeds were evil. They were doing sinister things in the darkness. Ministers of the church building are not liking this word because their deeds are evil and sinister. Because they see the money piling up and they're still telling the people, we need more money to pay off the church and never pay the church bill. They're putting it into the private account. We need a new air conditioning unit. The air conditioners are fine. When is it going to be replaced? Well, I have to buy a new plane. What for? Are you seeing it now? And then you're going to stand before my Father as though you want some honor? And you trick the people of God? You pimp them on the guise of our Heavenly Father's glory? Sad day. But I'm dead to that now. I'm dead to that because I know now why I must be a light now. I can't be a follower of darkness anymore. That has ended. As early as this morning, there were endings and beginnings. As early as this morning, things have died and things have become alive now. I see it. I can't follow the lie anymore. Absolutely not. If you're not a lover of the truth, good luck to you. If you're not a lover of the life, good luck to you, because that's not the life I want to live over there. This is the life I love to live right here. And if you can't see this beautiful life, good luck, because you're blind. And you got to pray to the Father, open your eyes to see the peace. It's not the things, it's the peace. It's the joy that makes you want to have me in your company. Are you getting it now? Just come over in my company because there's something about you. You make me happy. It's not what you think. You got to come over here and see the life that can make you happy. Because it's the life of Christ now. It's a violent death now. A lot of people are not happy now. Oh, is she going to follow her husband? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? And you'll find out too, won't you? Because I'm not following anything outside of Christ anymore. That's it. If you want to be connected to Christ, you have to follow. I'm not going to be the pet. Are you serious? Following what? I was talking to my wife. Said, go back to what? You going to leave your husband and go back to who? I want to go back to talking about people with my cousins and my refugees and all those folks. What are we going to talk about? I don't know yet. We'll talk about something. And then what? Well, they come back home because they ain't going to want me to go home with them until their husbands. No, you don't have a husband now. You made a choice. You're married to that. Because if I deviate 1 inch away from my Father's voice at this level, good luck to me now. That's the life I'm in right now. He just said, I revealed too much to you. I'm not going to have you embarrass me right now. I need to know here that you're not going to embarrass me, just like my wife. I said, wife, I need to know that you're not going to embarrass me. I get out here in public and I'm ministering to the world, and you're sitting there, I gotta go see about something else. What, the world? I got a care I gotta go contend to. And now people look at me as though my house is not in order. Listen, if you're not married to me, go marry the world. Because I'm connected to the Father now. And I will let anything go in my life that is not connected to my Father. I don't care who you are, any identity, any familiar spirit. And this is what Father says. Listen, I need you to hate all those familiar, old-time spirits in your life. Well, that's my brother. That's my uncle. That's my cousin. That's my best friend. All that has to go now. If it's not connected. I don't want to go to church with you. I just want you to come over. I want to hear about Christ. I just want you to laugh at me. Let me pat you on the head. If some sit in my lap, let me slap you or something. And never ever see the best you have to offer because you're blinded also. Never say, listen, this is something you need to know because you can be a lot better than what you are right now. Oh yeah, what's that? Sit down, let me tell you. You got to die. Die to what? Die to everything outside of the way of Christ. It's a strong word, and guess what? Many of you will say, I gotta turn this off. That's okay. The Father already knew who those were that were going to follow him and those who were not. He already knew. Jesus knew those men were going to leave him. He already knew about that. He knew that Peter would say, listen, man, I love you, but there's too many people here that I got to please, Peter said. I don't want to disrespect these people here, so I don't know this man. Oh, why did I say that? Because of your flesh. Wow. You can't get in the wrong crowd of people and expect to do right. You're going to be like the crowd that you're in. This is why Jesus Christ was not so infatuated with the crowd. We'll make you a king. No hell you won't. And more meat, that was a small congregation. That's not going to happen. He wasn't too concerned about feeling good. But Peter, the brother says, you're not going to die. Get behind me, Satan. He wasn't concerned about the cares of, listen, man, do it this way. You're going to die. Listen, man, tell that fox this. He wasn't concerned about all that. He had his mind focused on the Father. And nobody's doing that today. That's why my heart is grieved. I'm sorry, Father, I didn't know. He said, that's okay. I'm going to show you. And the word that he spoke to me earlier this week, he had me walk through it. And my wife saw me in the bed wrestling with these mind thoughts coming to my mind and talking to me and says, listen, what about that? Die to it. What about it? That's not alive. What do you mean that's not alive? I'm you and I'm this. No, you're not. That's dead. Well, who are you? Christ, brother. I'm Christ. But don't you care? Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why I don't care. Because if I concern myself with the ignorant, dirty, stinking flesh, I will let the soul be condemned to it. And if I don't live my life so your soul and spirit can see the truth, it'll never empower the flesh change. It will die in the ways of the flesh. But if I can show you a truth that you must die to your own you, and that there's two of you warring against each other, you can then begin to develop the other person on the Word of God. See, faith comes by hearing the Word of God, and that's the presence of God. God is His Word. In the beginning was the Word. So faith is God. How He develops within you, it's the more of His Word that's in you, that's His presence. Then His presence overcomes the flesh. But the less of His words in you, but the more of the world words in you, then the flesh overcomes the Word. You don't want to hear the Word. You're here today and don't want to hear it anymore. And the cares of the world, the words that are coming to you will choke out that word that you had, and then you'll remain in your back and forward flesh. I don't know what to do, flesh. I love you tomorrow, I don't love you today, flesh. Following everything that has a breath to call you flesh. And never ever walk in the Spirit. Never ever live in the Spirit. There's a place where the Father wants you to live, not visit. He wants you to live there. In the Spirit. The just must walk by faith. You got to live in it. But if you don't have it in you, you can't live in it. That's all you have is your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your best friends, the people at work. That's all you have in you because that's all you've been listening to. And I try hard to block my wife from that. Because she's been trained from a youth to listen to every voice that has a voice. I've been talking to you for years. You know I got to talk to you. You better run over and let me talk to you. All those type of familiar spirits has to die now. It's a cruel death. Because it's not going to... It's going to be a cruel death. But if you love somebody enough, as Jesus Christ loved us, He said, I was born, I got to do this. Because if I don't do this, my whole generation is going to be wiped out. I see where it's going. I see the decisions that they made and how it's all jacked up and coached and make it seem like it's right. If it's right, all this mess is right. It's not right. To treat children this way and have a boyfriend and have 3 or 4 wives and have this and everybody's happy and no problem, don't talk anything about it, it's normal. It's wrong. It's wrong, Mom. It's wrong, friends who I know. And I'm not going to endorse the wrong anymore. I saw it clear as daylight when my sister's sister had a boyfriend of hers come back into her life, and he wants us to be at one of the functions, and he was there at her mother's house the other day, and he came and he said, "Hey, brother-in-law, I'm not your brother-in-law. Are you married to her?" "No." And then he understood, and he talked to my wife. He goes, "Hey, sister, I can't call you sister-in-law because I'm not married to your sister yet." "Right, fool." He's not young. He's in his 50s. What is he, 60s? And he's playing games. I'm going to marry her one day, and when I do, I'll shout on the mountaintop. Shut up, man. That's stupid. I'm not going to be a part of stupidity anymore. I love my sister's sister, my wife's sister, my sister-in-law. It's a beautiful girl. She's come to our ministry a while back. But I can't entertain that right there. That's a lie. I love you enough to tell you that. You can live your life with a lie and die alone. Unless you make some decisions that, you know what, this is a lie. Goodbye and good luck. I'll wait for the truth. If I had to wait till I leave this earth, fine. But I'm not going to live my life in a lie and die in a lie. And waste my entire life in a lie. I'd rather just say friends and sit here and say, "This is my fiance, this is my, hey, brother-in-law, you ain't no kin to me, brother." And it started there. Where now the lie is going to be hit right. You don't want me in your company now. You will not like me. Because I've been silent for a while now, trying to fit in. Trying to make everybody happy. Not anymore. Because if Jesus did that for us, we would be in a bad place right now. The Sadducees would have been happy. You're not talking about us? No, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all okay. That was a lie. I'm talking about you. You got it wrong. But we don't like you, so? We're the religious guru, so? I'm going to tell you the truth. Well, how about us? We're the large, y'all. Who's offended us? You two. But we're not your friends, so? I have a friend that never leaves me and has never forsaken me and never ever plays games with me about, "Oh, I like you today, I don't like you tomorrow. I like you if you make me happy, but if you're not happy, I don't like you." They don't play those games. I'm not going to call you because you don't do it like I say you do. You're not trained right. So unless you walk in the way that I trained you, I'm not going to call you or like you. No worries. You just missed out on something that was beautiful right before you. You could have been a part of it. But you chose to, "No, I'm not going down there. You come see me if you want to see me." Okay. This has been beginnings and endings and endings and beginnings now. I talked with my wife this morning. She said, "Wife, you follow me?" He said, "Who else is going to follow?" At this point in my life. We're not young. She's not going to be a fool to run back. I'm going to be a daughter or be a friend or to somebody else. They're living their lives. Father has given me a short time to enjoy family. And that's what we're going to do. We got cruises already booked. We got a beautiful home developed. And we got a foundation to come home to. And keep on making our memories, all representing the Father at the same time. My Father closes with this word, so you can understand Him clearly. It's not going to be you and Him in this. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Adam tried that. It's my knowledge, God, and yours, okay? But I can compromise, but it ain't going to be all you, God, because I wanted to be like a God. I wanted more. And now I got more, and, you know, you're not all-inclusive anymore. Really. Yes, I'm alive now. I can see now. I told you that was going to happen when you got the knowledge. I know. So why did you create Eve then? I'll tell you why I created Eve. Because I had to create something else that you loved. Or something else to compare a feeling. To see what you was going to choose. Really? What do you mean? Well, God created Eve. He says, "It's not good that a man should be alone." Man needed help, and men knew that. God couldn't be that type of help. God couldn't hold a man's hand. He couldn't cuddle with a man at nighttime. He couldn't be there for a man to cry on the shoulder like that, not in the flesh. So I'm going to create something and I'm going to put my spirit, I'm going to allow that woman to choose my way against another way. And the woman decided to choose another way. So now when she chose another way, she had to bring them before the husband, and the husband had to choose then. He knew my way, and she knew my way. Now he had a extra now. Not just the serpent, but the serpent and the wife standing together. And he had to look at that serpent got my wife. Yeah, I got it. Like, oh, the dad got my wife. Yeah, I got it. Are you seeing that? The friend got my wife. Yeah, I got it. And she's going to stay here unless you come over here. Okay, I come over there. Are you saying it? And I stand before God. What do you do? Well, it's my wife, man. Okay. I didn't create her to be your wife. What do you mean by that? I created her to help you. That's what you're saying. You're married to me, man. Never heard that before, huh? No. I created the woman to help you. Help me how? What I need help for? To help you to stay focused on what really matters. This is the way of a godly wife. But that virtuous woman that God spoke about in the Bible, guess what her character is about? It wasn't about nobody but her husband and her family. And guess what he was able to do? Be in the midst of men sharing the gospel. He wasn't at the foot riding a motorcycle around town. He was able to be about the Father's business because he had a peace of mind knowing that his wife was behind him. She wasn't down the road. She wasn't on the phone getting other words in her mind. She was behind her husband. I got you, man. I got a good job supporting her. I'm with this team right here. What we're going to do, I'm with us. Okay, what do you want to do? That's why she was created. And if she doesn't want to help promote that, guess what was inevitable? What Adam had a chance to do. He could have said, well, God, listen, I ain't talked to you. I was waiting to talk to you. We always meet here. I was waiting before I made my decision. Okay, but the wife she went left. Like Lot's wife. That type of left. Yeah, she went left. Now, I was thinking about what I'm going to do, but I'd be a fool to think about what I'm going to do. He said, that's good, because I can create you another wife. I can create you another help. Because I'm not going to create you another wife. I'm married to you, but I can create you another help. Oh, really? Yeah. I just create another one. And we see that today. That's why we divorce nonsense and we marry somebody that's respectful. And we keep playing this Russian roulette. We find somebody that was honest, like, okay, I'm ready for marriage. You ready for marriage? And they're honest about it. Like, I'm ready for marriage. I'm ready to be committed to you. Are you sure? Yes, now I'm ready. After I've lost so much, after I was tricked so many times, and I was marrying these other people, and now I want just you. You sure? Yes, now let's do us now. Okay, now you're happily ever after now. Because you blocked out the other influence. My Father says this is the marriage and the relationship with humanity and himself. I made you in my image and likeness for my glory, not for your glory. I'm married to you, man. Why are you going whoring on me now? Why are you mingling yourself with other influences now? What in the hell happened? And now you know what happened. You know what happened to your marriage now. Because you went entertaining another voice. Now your marriage has been destroyed.